Well, good morning. It's Monday, March 4th, and coming up today, we had some Democrats visit the Selma Bridge out for Bloody Sunday, as well as a giant alligator was found in Georgia.
And we are in the wake of those devastating storms that came through Georgia and Alabama yesterday. Unfortunately, we had some fatalities. We'll have the latest on that in your full forecast coming up.
Well, this morning, like Miller just mentioned, we just had multiple deaths out in Lee County and Beauregard and just many more injuries. And we've had Josh Padon all morning out there right now just to assess the storm damage, let us know what's going on. He's been covering this storm for 2 days now out in the field while Miller and Dana were here in the studio. So, Josh, we'll open up with you again just to get a quick update of what you're, anything new that you're seeing out there?
Yeah, Marlena Miller, it's obviously kind of hard to see right now, and details are still scattered. We've gone with what we know this morning. Again, we're live here out in Smith Station, kind of to reset the scene for you. I know some of you have had to come and go this morning. We're at the intersection of Lee Roads 430 and then 294 right here. For those familiar with this area, tornado damage as far as the eye can see. Alabama power crews actually driving by us right now, trying their best to restore power out here. It's been an overnight effort for them. They've had crews come in, as you can imagine, from a multi-state area. There is also the very, very tragic and very, very unfortunate aspect of this that you mentioned, Marlena and Miller, and that is not only the fatalities we already have confirmed, that number currently incredibly at 23, according to Lee County Sheriff Jay Jones, but also you still have ongoing search and recovery efforts. There are dozens of people that have been hospitalized by this tornado and this outbreak of tornadoes, but there are also people unaccounted for. And when you're out here and you see how rural some of these areas are that got impacted, and the amount of tree damage and the inaccessibility there are to certain roads in this part of Lee County especially, it's not hard to understand why those search and recovery efforts are still ongoing. I know quickly you guys have talked about Lee County schools being closed today. I also need to add in that emergency management officials imploring, if you don't have to be out this morning, please don't be out. If you want to see damage, I can assure you from what we've seen, this damage will be around for quite a while. So once these roads get cleared and once search and recovery efforts are wrapped up in the coming days, very hopefully, fingers crossed, that'll be the time you can get out. But they ask you, please, you don't have to be out this morning. Don't be out.
All right. Now, exactly where are you located at, Josh? And can you describe the scene behind you? What's going on?
Behind us right now, the sun's not up. You can't see all that much. Alabama power crews. This is Lee Road 294 that's behind me right now. If I step out of the way, I know, again, you can't see all that much. Lee Road 430 runs right behind us here. This is where the Norfolk Southern line crosses over Lee Road 430, that trestle. We're probably about half a mile off of Highway 280. That's where a ton of damage was done. I know to Buckwild Saloon. The cell phone tower was thrown across Highway 280 yesterday. Some incredible damage. I know, Miller, you don't like to use the words catastrophic or unprecedented in your line of work. Aside from these very, very rare instances, I think we can all agree this is one of those once in a lifetime, once in a generation kind of instances. The loss of life, an incredibly high number and an incredibly tragic number here. We understand that number's fluid. There are people, again, on top of the 23 confirmed fatalities, hospitalized to varying degrees of injury. So that's a story that we'll be monitoring this morning. Property damage is extensive here. Tree damage is incredibly extensive. And again, Miller, you talked about this. It stretches well on into Georgia as well. So we're going to try, as the sun comes up, to head out into Georgia. Right now, we're here live in Smith Station, and a really kind of a worst case scenario sort of scene unfolding.
Okay. All right, Josh. Well, thank you so much. We'll check back in with you again, and just be safe out there. Okay, bud?
All right, man.
All right.
And just a couple other things, I guess, to note. There are some roads that are closed right now. And like Josh said, just please stay off those roads if you can't. Lee Road 166 and Lee Road 40, Lee Road 165. And Lee Road 721 is closed indefinitely right now. So if you can, just stay off the road so we can get emergency crews out there to clean up these messes.
And Lee County Emergency is going to be doing a press conference today,
They will be doing a press conference at 1 o'clock Central Time today at Beauregard High School just to talk about everything that's going on. And we will definitely have crews there to keep you informed of the very latest on what they will be talking about there.
Okay, and we do have this up on our Facebook page. Nicole, if we can put this full screen. If you have friends or family that are missing in the wake of the storms that devastated Lee County, especially around Beauregard, on the very top of our Facebook page pinned, it doesn't look exactly like this. You're going to see some pictures from the website of Lee County EMA, but you'll see it at the very top, and it's pinned. I want you to share it with as many friends as you can. If you have friends or family missing, LeeCountyEMA.com, and the hotline number, it's a 24-hour number, 334-737-3620. And again, that is up on our Facebook page, and we want you to share that with your friends and your family, everybody on Facebook, to help us get the word out.
Definitely. And again, like Miller said, go on our Facebook. We'll have that number and that link at the top of our page. If you want to go there, find out more information. We have a lot of people asking questions too. What kind of supplies do people need? Do they need baby clothes? Do they need food? Go to Lee County EMA, call that number. We'll find out after the show what exactly they need, and we'll keep you updated on our Facebook page. A lot of people are reaching out right now to us, wondering what those folks need over there, and we'll find that all for you. But in the meantime, just go check out their website, and they probably have a list there.
And to me, that just thank you to you folks out there. That's amazing. When the community comes together, wanting to know if you weren't affected by this, and you know people are affected, and you want to know how you can help. That is amazing, and we can't thank you enough.
It is. That says a lot about our county.
It sure does. Absolutely.
And our community. All right. Well, in other news this morning, thousands of people were in Selma, Alabama, marking the 54th anniversary of Bloody Sunday. That's when police attacked civil rights marchers as they tried to cross the bridge from Selma to the state capital of Montgomery.